Hey guys, Megan, and today we're going to take a tour of the grow house. Where did all this come from? And this come from? Let's take a tour, hey? Okay, remember we are in New York State, and this grow house is, as you can see here, it was 100 degrees when we walked in here, and I had to turn on the fan. Okay, so let's start here. Here we are. This is a pepper plant. We just picked the last peppers off, and here we have some more peppers on this plant, still alive. All my clones made it. I just uncovered them today, and as you can see, some of my clones are growing flowers. Here is another tomato plant that somehow grew in this shelving unit, and it's growing flowers. And I come in here and I got flies in here, so I'm not concerned about pollination because they fly from plant to plant. Here we still have some tomatoes, and I believe these are still some beans trying to make it. My strawberries, they will eventually go out into the cage garden on the side of the bigger grow house, but for now they're gonna stay in there. This whole hoop house is gonna come down next year, and I'm gonna move it to another side of the yard because again I want this patio so I can build my outdoor kitchen. Okay, so here we go. These are all the plants that we put in here. These are you got lettuce, Silverado Swiss chard, Brunswick cabbage. I believe we have some broccoli, some orange broccoli, yellow broccoli, something like that. Here we have, what do we have here? Oh, emerald crowned broccoli and scarlet kale. So this is broccoli and this is cabbage, and look, they're coming up really nice. These onions here are still growing. We have a lone pepper here just trying to turn. I'm just gonna pull it today. My bok choy pak choy, whatever you want to call it, is growing nicely. We've put an addition on this bed. Eventually this will be a hoop door, but I can't hoop it right now because it's too close to the back and it's too close to the side wall. So because the pak choy is really just gonna stay low and it may just come up to a portion, we stapled the plastic on the back, and in the evening we just pull the plastic, and in the morning we pull it off and slide it behind the bed. I still have an aloe plant here. This aloe plant's looking really good. Thank you to my friend who gave it to me. Here we're overwintering some lavender, some spearmint. This is a weed. This is supposed to be a cinnamon basil plant. It'll come back. More pak choy. We're gonna pick these today for dinner. Some more strawberries. I picked 2 strawberries the other day. I forgot to record it. My lemon balm. More cinnamon basil. Got some carrots growing in here. It's not the best growth you've ever seen, but it's carrots nonetheless. I put some more strawberries in here that I purchased on Amazon. I have one lone lettuce growing back there. This is empty. I have a tomato here. It's got tomatoes. They will ripen up really nicely. Move this. I have another tomato plant here. Some pepper plants here, and the piece de resistance. Ta-da! My lettuce bed. Oh my goodness, I have been picking off of this lettuce. This is kind of wilted because it's so hot in here. But I've been picking off of this lettuce to eat almost every night. I pick and see how these are tightening up, but I pick from the outside. So the more I pick from the outside, the more will grow from the inside. And by the time, hopefully it gets really, really cold out, we will have a nice tight head that we can continue to cover and then pick. We've got some spinach in here. We've got a Swiss chard that was transplanted. All this Swiss chard that was transplanted is doing well. I came in here and I watered this morning because it's going to be warm until at least 6 or 7 o'clock. We still have this tomato plant here. It's actually growing flowers and they had some ripe tomatoes. My granddaughter came and picked them and then threw them on the floor and stepped on them. That's what she thinks about grandma and her gardening skills. Here we go. More Swiss chard. These were, if you remember, transplanted from that really small planter that I had on the other side of the grow house. And these are beans or peas. So we had this bin, we found this bin out in the garbage. See it? And it didn't have a lid, and so we had these pieces of plexi and this trim from the house remodel, from the house renovation, and some 2x2s, and we just fashioned a nice lid. And if you can see, it opens and it closes, opens, closes, and we've managed to keep some peas growing. And because peas really, they're like vines, they can just sprawl all in there. We should be fine. Hopefully we can overwinter them and in the spring take them out and they will grow for us. We still have sweet potato here. The sweet potato that was in the other grow house, ooh, the temperature dipped to like 25 degrees and they ended up dying. So we pulled them and we got some decent sweet potatoes. Nothing to write home about, but that's enough. And then here's the whole grow house, the whole hoop house. Okay. And now we'll just walk into, see, I got some peppers. I have this pepper here, it's already ripe. We're gonna have some tacos for dinner tonight, so I have a pepper there, it's ripening. This pepper may just overwinter. I don't know what happened to it. It's curling up. I'm just gonna pull the peppers off of it. And so when I close this over this hoop, it's long enough to cover the bottom and it's down in the back as well. And here's the fan we have in here to circulate some cold air from outside. Okay. And into the bigger grow house where it's probably 100 degrees as well. I still have some onions here. I'm gonna try to overwinter them. They don't feel soggy, but they are growing some sprigs here, and so I just keep cutting them and drying them and turning them into onion powder. We have here, these aren't doing as good as the other ones. I watered in here today as well. Emerald, crown, and calabrese cabbage. We have some flaming star purple cabbage here. If you can see, I think only one survived the frost. Oh, two survived the frost. Do we have any more? Oh, this one right here. I think something ate it. Oh, and this one right there. I don't know if you can see it. Here we have some blue curly and scarlet purple kale. And here we have, do we have anything in here? It's supposed to be flaming star and purple Sicily cabbage, but I think that it's more like weeds growing. So here we have some organic garlic growing on this side and organic elephant garlic growing on this side. This bed is still empty. Well, this bed, I feel bad. Everything died. I was supposed to come out here before the evening that it went down to 20 degrees and cover this bed. But I was so tired after work that I forgot. And when I came out the next day, my husband's beans were all dead. But that's all right, because Daddy's on vacation. And when he came back, he didn't even ask. Okay. Okay, and we have some more onions here. I'm cutting the tops off so that it can concentrate on bulbing, but I think these onions are done. They're gonna die. They're just now for scape growing. So here's the broccoli. Come in. Here's the broccoli. You done? Okay. Here is another bin that the lid broke. We had this one here. Nope. My husband found this one and the other one in the garbage, I guess, with broken lids. And so we created these lids. We have a piece of wood on the back, which I'll show you. Here we go. Oh, no. Where's the wood? Oh, well, he just put the screws in the plastic. No wood. And it was too short, so we extended it with a 2x2 on each side. And we're going to try to overwinter those peppers in here. This is compost I'm working on. I have a bin over there. Then I'm going to put this in and then stack these barrels. My Swiss chard made it through the frost. And we're still picking and eating. Something's eating it, but you know what? That's what happens when you grow organic, right? Here we have some more strawberries that I purchased online, and as you can see, they're doing really well. I didn't think they would grow anything, but I'm gonna let them overwinter in here with these strawberries. These are ever-bearing strawberries. These, the ones in the small grow house in the planter, this in the back, and these are all ever-bearing strawberries, and they will continue to bear fruit almost all summer, spring, and fall. Spring, summer, and fall, yeah. They will continue to produce in the spring. In the summer, they'll give you a small harvest, and in the fall, they'll continue until the winter, because they're still growing strawberries. So next year, they'll be outside on the other side of this grow house. But I have to build a bed like this with a lid that has just hardware cloth on top, and the bed has to have hardware cloth underneath, because I don't want anything getting my strawberries before I get them. Well, I gotta go outside. It's hot in here. Okay. Oh, you still here? Guys, that's pretty much it for the grow house tour. It's a quickie grow house tour. Hopefully next year this grow house will be heated. It will have actual greenhouse plastic like the other one, and that one will be moved to another side in the yard, which I probably will show you another time. And I will have 2 beds in the middle here with hoops that I can open this way and that way for next winter. Alright, well, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if someone you know is interested in growing in a climate such as mine, and you think these videos will be useful or helpful to them, share my videos, okay? See you on the next one. Bye.